All right, all my Detroit Piston fans and all my Detroit fans, all my Motor City Sports Talk fans, make sure you guys go check out Piston Mike. We got him over 100 followers, so make sure you check him out. Everything Pistons, man. He gonna hold it down and do his thing, just strictly on the Pistons thing. You know, I got the Lions and Pistons, but man, we always trying to help people get their channel up. Let's get them to 200 next, 300 next, 400 next, 500 next, and let's get them all the way to a rack so you can start making that bag. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you go over to Piston Mike as you see it on the screen. Let's get them to 200, then 300, then 400, then 500, and the whole shebang. Peace. All right, man. Let's talk about Saddiq Bey and Isaiah Stewart making all NBA teams. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. All NBA rookie teams, and I think Saddiq Bey could have been higher, and Isaiah Stewart could have been higher in the MVP. I mean, in the Rookie of the Year voting, as we know. LaMelo Ball won that. But what's so funny about it overall is, you know, the top pick for the Pistons, Killian Hayes, didn't make the All NBA team. Excuse me, he didn't make the All NBA team. So that's funny to me, man. And also, when you pull up the draft and tell you how good the Pistons look so far, it's a lot of players that went, you know. There's a lot of players outside, you know, that was, you know, in that top 10, 15 list that didn't make it. But check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Appreciate the love, support, everybody showing the channel. And first team is LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards. LaMelo beat out Anthony Edwards for Rookie of the Year. Tyrese Haliburton, the guy I really liked. Saddiq Bey and Jason Tate from Houston. I don't know much about him. Second team, Emmanuel Quickly. Okay. Desmond Bain from Memphis, Isaiah Stewart, obviously Detroit, Isaac Okoro, Cleveland, and Patrick Williams, Chicago. Now, Saddiq Bey got 63 first place votes. Haliburton, Edwards, and LaMelo Haliburton had 98. Edwards and LaMelo had 99. And LaMelo and Edwards didn't have one second place vote. Haliburton had one. Bey had 36 and Jason Tate had 40. And honestly, I blame the organization. Okay, I blame them for not trading Blake Griffin before the season, or not keep releasing him before the season. I blame them for not playing Bey more. I blame them for not playing Stewart more. Straight up like that, a lot of them brothers sat on that bench, you know, and didn't get a chance. They should have been playing some type of capacity. You know, they should have been playing. And he played 68 games, only started 14. Imagine, you know, and he averaged 21 minutes a game. That's Isaiah Stewart. And I think he averaged 7.9 points a game, 6.7 rebounds. If he foul out, he foul out. Who cares? You feel me? If he foul out, he foul out. And then you look at Saddiq Bey, you know, with some games that he didn't play. We talked about his game log on live. You know, he played 70 games, started 53, 12.2 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, 4.5 rebounds. You know, shot almost 38% from the three. So it was times that he wouldn't play. You know, he didn't get no burn. You know, you look at his log. You know, it was just some games that he was DNP early on, man. I felt that they should have played those guys more, man. You had Blake Griffin there, you had Derrick Rose there. And the guy that they forced in, he got injured. Maybe he would have made an All-NBA team if he didn't get injured. The guy that they forced in, Killian Hayes, he didn't put up nothing. And I think that was because he had some issues dribbling. And I think another issue was Blake Griffin was a true point guard over there. But, you know, my only issue was the Pistons shorted Saddiq Bey in the Rookie of the Year running. And they shorted Isaiah Stewart, you know, by not playing more. You know what I'm saying? And Stewart got 8 first team votes and 70 second team votes, but you know they shorted those two guys, and maybe they would have been Rookie of the Year, but to me they shorted those guys and by not playing no more, man. And Mason Plumlee, you know, he was good, but at some point you got to kind of put Stewart in there a little bit, and I know it's hard to play them together. Okay. So they saying the most win shares is Isaiah Stewart with 4.0. So Isaiah Stewart had the most win shares, 4.0. Tyrese Haliburton 3.5, and then Saddiq Bey had 3.3 most win shares. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what win shares mean, but let's see. What's I don't know, somebody in here. I'm not really an analytical guy. I'm old school basketball. So win shares is a player's stack which attempts to divide up credit for team success. Okay, team success. Okay. Offensive shares credit players based on Dean Oliver's point produced in offensive possession. So Pistons had two top 3 guys in win shares. Stewart being 1, Bey being 3, and Tyrese Haliburton, the guy they should have drafted, being in the middle. Okay. So just look for a minute. Check this out. James Wiseman didn't even make the team. So Stewart made it over James Wiseman. And I know James Wiseman got injured. I know James Wiseman got injured, but he was supposed to be a big part this year. But he did average 11.5 points a game. He only played 39 games. 11.5 points a game, 5.8 rebounds. So, he really didn't do what he was supposed to do. But he played 21.4 minutes. But you keep looking. Patrick Williams made it, but he's more of a defensive guy right now. 9.2 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, all that good stuff. Isaac Okoro made it. He only averaged, he almost averaged 10 points a game. Played 33 minutes a game. And terrible. Obi Toppin didn't make it. Obviously, Killian didn't make it. Denny Adaji didn't make it. Jalen Smith from Maryland, he didn't make it. He with the Phoenix Suns, and he's having 0 impact. But he had 5.8 minutes average. Devin Vessel, San Antonio Spurs, 17 minutes. He didn't really do much, 5.5 points. Tyrese Haliburton was great this year. Played 58 minutes. Played 58 games. When he played, he got injured. 30 minutes a game. He averaged 13 points a game, 3 rebounds, 5.3 assists. And he shot 40% from 3, 47% from the field. A lot of people had concerns about his shot mechanics. I didn't. Kira Lewis, New Orleans, we know that's a big mess. Aaron Nesmith, he didn't do much. Cole Anthony had a solid year. Father Greg Anthony, he averaged almost 13 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 4 assists. Okay, solid. He played 47 games. About Stewart. So Josh Green, we're gonna talk about that later, man. But yeah, man, Emmanuel quickly made it good for him. He was part of the Knicks resurgence, but I'm not surprised. Congratulations to them, and Killian didn't make it, and I think that was part of the injury. I didn't think he was confident the way he dribbled the ball this year, but I just think he was the most confident guy. But out of all the rookies in the first round, there was only one player that played all 72 games, and that was Anthony Edwards. So some people think Edwards got robbed for the award. I'm not going to say he got robbed. I thought you look at what he averaged, 19.3 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 2.9 assists. He shot, didn't shoot particularly well, but, the situation that Anthony Edwards was in, and I wasn't sure which way he was going to go. I thought he could be a good player. Maybe not, but he just went to the worst situation in Minnesota, and where they have some of the worst leadership that you can find, okay? But once again, the first team is LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, Haliburton, Saddiq Bey, Jason Tate from Houston, Emmanuel Quickly from New York, Desmond Bane from Memphis, Isaiah Stewart, Detroit, Isaac Okoro, Cleveland, Patrick Williams, Chicago. And honestly, man, this doesn't mean that these guys are going to be the best players in the draft. We had situations where guys like Chauncey pop up late, and guys come on late. But ultimately, love it. I think these guys would have had a better shot at being Rookie of the Year, first team, and Isaiah Stewart had they played right away, and they forced Killian in there right away, and it didn't look like he was ready. And there's no way that you had Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin, all these veterans, that that they didn't challenge him. They didn't know he wasn't ready, but they put him out there. He didn't ready when he wasn't ready to me. He got to keep working his game. When they put Saddiq Bey out there, he looked ready. They put Stewart out there. It took some minute, but he looked ready. So I thought those two guys should have been out there to from the beginning, not Saddiq Bey. Not Killian Hayes, man. But that's one of the things we didn't talk about in the video in the live stream we did the other day. But I think Saddiq Bey and Stewart should have been in there in some capacity in rotation early on. And they forced Killian trying to make a point. Right now, Haliburton, depending on how you bounce back off the injury, Haliburton looks like the better player, in my opinion, man. But like I told people about Haliburton, I was huge on him. You don't find too many people who are old school point guard, facilitate, and they can shoot. Shot 44% from three in college. He shot 44% from three in the pros. I think 47% from the field. I think he might have been still at the draft. Any better athlete than Killian, but we'll see what Killian going to. Killian starting to show flashes. A lot of Piston fans, they was happy when Killian was killing Tyrese Haliburton. They went head up, so that was a moral victory. But I'm still a Killian. I'm still a Tyrese Haliburton guy, but I'm pulling for Killian. And I see it in Killian. You see a little bit, how he's facilitating, and you see flashes, man. So best of luck to all those brothers. And I think it's gonna be some guys that rise that didn't make the NBA team, so NBA rookie team. But LaMelo was the rookie of the year. Didn't have no issue with that. But I think Edwards had a case for it too. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media link subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. All the links there. Facebook group link there as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. That's where to donate. Share the video. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Don't forget. Check out my main channel, Mercy Sports Talk, right here on YouTube. One time for the one time. Peace.